Quick update here. John Ruffle, good to be with you again today. And as some of you already will know, if you watched the previous video, we are on an evangelistic mission to Wales, the land of the saints. And we are, over the next 3 days, visiting about 10 towns in Wales. And we are doing prayer walks, praying. We're doing some street evangelism, and we're interceding for the needs of Wales. And I'm with two other church leaders, David and Joe, myself, are together on this, and we are being accommodated by a Christian family, which we're very grateful for. And I shared the itinerary for what we are doing on Tuesday. I want to share now the itinerary for Wednesday, June 23rd, because we really cover your prayers. This is an opportunity for you to get involved with us and to intercede and to pray into the outreach work which we are engaged in, both in Redditch and in Birmingham. Right, so here goes. Wednesday morning, we're heading out to Bangor in North Wales. And this is an area that I'm quite familiar with from a long time ago. So I have done evangelism in Wales before. So Bangor is right slap bang in the Snowdonia mountain area of Wales, very beautiful part of Wales. That's Bangor Cathedral there. And just so you can get an idea of where it is up in the north, just off from Anglesey, there's Bangor, and not very far from Carnarvon. Right, okay, it's a cathedral city in northwest Wales, and it's the oldest city in Wales, which is really interesting, even though it has less than 1,700 population. Right, so from Bangor, we're going to Porthmadog. Porthmadog is coming up now. Porthmadog is, as the term, it is a port town, and they get an overview of it. You can see the mountains of Wales there in the background, and of course it does also have, there's a castle there, many castles in Wales, and this gives you a little idea of the town layout. I don't think we're going to be doing this whole walk, although maybe at a later time we will. It'd be great for us to bring people back here, believers back here, so that more prayer can go on. And here then we'll end up going to Barmouth and Donegal in Wales. They're both about 10 miles distant from each other. Here's the town of Barmouth, on the mouth of the River Bar, and here is Donegal, which is inland a bit. By the way, those of you that are really into trains, and my son is really into steam trains, there's many steam train railways that are still running in this part of Wales. So if you want to see that side of Wales, then this is the place to go. But we're here to evangelize, to share the gospel, and to bring people to faith in Jesus Christ, and to bring them back to their roots, because Wales is full of the richness of the roots of the Christian faith from the Celtic people onwards. Celtic Christianity predates the Catholic faith coming from Rome and from France and so forth to Britain, and so it's a very ancient form of faith, and so it needs to be, we need to stand by true doctrine. We mustn't water down the doctrine or allow it to get sidetracked, and we need to watch out for modernism that tries to enculturate Christian values into the surrounding culture. Rather, we need to be lighthouses for the faith. And it's interesting because the Irish Sea out to the west of Wales, the channel that separates Wales and Ireland, is one of the most treacherous sea passages in the world. And so, we must make sure we do not make shipwreck of our faith. So that's why we're going to be surrendered to God, to listen to God, to hear from God, to intercede for the lost, and to see what form of outreach will take place in the future in Wales as we work with other brothers and sisters who also have a heart for Wales. So this is your opportunity to be involved in my ministry and the ministry of others locally in Redditch and in Birmingham and in Celtic Cross Communion to pray and intercede for us as we are out this week in evangelism, and pray also for our families that we're leaving behind. I don't like to go out away from my family, but sometimes when the call of God comes, we have to obey God, and as long as everything's safe and secure, then that is fine. So thank you for watching today. Thank you so much, and God bless you. John Ruffle here, and again I'm going to tell you some more about the next stage of the trip on the next video.